Hello YouTube. This one could be short. My kids might be coming home from the theatre soon, which means I'll have to stop, otherwise there'll be unacceptable levels of background noise and we just won't be able to stream properly. Anyway, let's get into it and resume the game. The merchants have just left. We've traded for quite a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if we've stacked our fortress value, which could be a negative thing for us. We might end up regretting that. But now we've got lots of bars and blocks. Wait a minute, where's the storage for bars and blocks? It's not here, is it? Let's dig a secondary storage tunnel off this side. This side? No, down the bottom. Should we do that? Yeah, we'll make a storage area down here for bars and blocks. And it's gonna be big-ish. That's big-ish, right? Not big, but big enough. It's gonna store a lot of bars and blocks. Okay, we really are pushing it for our miners as well, I realise. We're going way, way deeper than... Here we go, look, now we've gone past those caverns. So D, I, up downstairs. Let's go down one. And go down a few more. 25 floors, I think, is where we're going to go. And we're going to see what our miners find down there. Miners, of course, with an E, not an O, because with an O would be illegal. You can't make children go down mines. Not anymore. Those days have passed. Actually, this is convenient. Look, we can get a perfect in to the cave system just by breaching through here as well if we want. On a nice floor level, allowing for forage. What have we got forageable? Sweet pods. Open space. Sweet, sweet open space. What's down there? I see something. Quarry bushes. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's go back up to the surface, make sure nothing mad's happening. We've still got a lot of spike balls in our trade depot. We should probably remove those. Apparently not an option. Apparently you can't... Ah, B? What's that? B? Got iron, steel, chain... High boots, greaves, mahogany balls. Nothing's been taken out of the trade depot. That is worrying. The food has. We need arms and armour stores, don't we? That's what's the problem. That is what's the problem. Up here. Wow, they're digging through this. They're mincing through this stone. They must have levelled up pretty brutally. Uh-oh. We've had another complete draining of blood. Let's return to Dwarf Therapist and have a read. What's happened here? Military screen. Can we have our vampire betrayed? 2 wolverines and 2 chinchillas. Who's got super high stats? This guy seems to be pretty damn good at fighting. Actually, the vampire will probably have bonkers high stats in other areas as well, won't they? No? Apparently not. Okay. Health. Will it appear on the health screen? Getting a little cheaty here, but whatever. Is vampiricism one of the... No, nor is lycanthropy. Problem. Labours. Who's got lots of very powerful skills? Let's go to sort by highest skill. No experience. Right, we'll just go down to the bottom. Legendary. He's a legendary craftsman. Well, he got that from a mood, so we know that's... Obok Merkiz is a miner. Legendary miner is nothing to write home about. Id Cloisterfold. What are you? You're a woodcrafter. Oh, mood. Nah. Legendary status, migration wave, military status, occupation, profession, race, skill, rust, squad, total labours. What's that? Assigned labours. Total skill levels. Who's got the most skill levels? Okay. 110? Idden. What are you doing? Stone crafting? That's moodable, but... And they must all be military ones. Okay. What about you? You've got level 12 Master Butchery. Yeah, no, there's no obvious indicators as to who the vampire is. Maybe it's not even a member of our fortress. Maybe it's a wild vampire. Could be. Not good that we're finding a lot of people drained of blood, though. That's kind of annoying. Do I want to assign more miners? They did seem to make pretty short work of this, didn't they? P. Bars and blocks. B. In here. Okay, and then once we've got that, we're going to change the settings. and we're going to say in the bars and blocks we only want metal bars and blocks, so not other materials. Forbid stone, clay, blocks of metal, no, and no. We just want bars of metal, and hopefully that's going to clear out some of our... Look, the idlers have just dropped to 0. They're going to be bringing up all those bars and blocks pretty quickly. So P, what do we also need? We need a weapons stockpile, weapons and armour, because we bought a load of that to melt down. Then again, while it's all in the trade depot, we can designate it for melting, can't we? Get it all melted up to vanilla and make our own stuff. Melted up to vanilla? Interesting. So, iron greaves. Should we keep these? Because they could be used. No, we're going to make all our own stuff. Anvil, we'll keep the anvils for now. Keep the steel pick. Actually, no, steel's worth more as something else when we make it into something. Get rid of the iron anvils. Chain leggings, steel high boots. Keep the steel anvils, low boots, high boots. Mail shirt, iron cap, chain leggings, steel greaves, steel helm, steel chain leggings, steel bars, steel helm, steel mace. No, we want to keep the mace. And the iron hammer. The war hammer, sorry. And we can't melt mahogany balls. Or any kind of balls, really. They're made of wood. Wood doesn't really melt very much. Okay. That's good. So now we go up to our smelter and say... Smelt wooden object. Smelt wooden object, metal object. And repeat. And presumably that will only melt the stuff that is supposed to be melted, right? I've never done this before properly, so I could be misordering my dwarves. But we'll see. We shall see. I should probably start building a magma furnace right now. That should probably be one of the things I want to do. Build workshop. Metalsmith's forge. There we go. And we want to place that here. And it's this one that's the actual impenetrable thing, isn't it? So we'll quickly get out of there. DH. No. DH. There we go. We'll click in there for a channel. And then we'll build workshop. F. That's it. Pop that there. And we use a steel anvil. And make it out of diorite. That's good. Then we've got like a full set of magma equipment, I think. Hello, Super Chaser. Welcome back. Didn't miss you there. Have a lavish lunch. Well, I'm having a dinner at my girlfriend's mum's house, so it should be, you know, not. I wouldn't use the word lavish. I would say decently sized, special, an extra. You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground, and just noticed that your webcam is still on when you should really have turned it off by now. Let's say ta-ta to the old face. Bye-bye, face. There we go. You get a bit of a better view of the game now. So let's see what this third cavern yields in terms of wonders and amazements. Where are my stairs? There's my stairs. So we go down and we've breached over open air into a third level cavern, which is obviously going to be filled with absolutely terrifying beasts. Oh, terrifying wee beasties! So we need to dig down here a bit. So... okay, designate. This is insane, but I'm going to try it anyway. We're going to go down here. Why are you doing it like that, scoundrel? You can area designate much quicker when you're doing corridors. Stop being a silly Billy. And then we'll go to designate stairs. Bom, bom, bom. Take it dune past the cavern. There we go. And then we'll de-designate these stairs, because they do not need to be here anymore. Come up. Pop. There we go. Good stuff. Right, resume. And let's have a little peek at this cavern. Lord knows what's going to come up from there, but we've got several openings that a potential forgotten beast could attack us from. What's that? I see something flashing and moving. It is a creepy crawler. What is a creepy crawler? Oh, it was flying in the air. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's go and look at our forges and see if we're actually getting any material. Well, they've put a bin of bars and blocks in. Nothing seems to be happening at the smelter. I'm sure we have someone who's assigned to do smelting. Oh, well, it's paused. That's probably going to explain a lot. Will they dig out this channel with the forge there? Hard to say. Did we commit our changes last time? We definitely have people with the skills to do these things. Ah, here we go. Is he melting a steel anvil? Or is he just carrying an anvil because that's the kind of guy he is? Let's have a quick peek at his activity. Melt a metal object. And what metal object would that be? It's an iron anvil. Okay. But that'll get us some lovely iron bars, and with that we should be able to get ourselves some lovely outfits, right? There we go. He's building that. Then hopefully our miners will come along and dig out the square. Oh, come on. Is it this square that we need to channel out? And that's a disappointment. I don't think they're going to do that now. Is it blocked? I think it might be blocked. Give them a few more minutes to deal with it, and if it doesn't happen, we'll have to deconstruct the forge. Oh, someone's coming up. What are you doing? You're moving very slowly. Why are you moving so slowly? What are you carrying? He's carrying something of interest. Blocks. Bars and blocks. Probably some heavy bars and blocks being lugged. We've got 17 idlers now, though, so it doesn't make sense that we would have much left to transport. And they're not building those traps yet. Why is that? What does this need? Needs mechanics. Okay, we're going to have to assign another mechanic. And I didn't even check out the new migration wave, did I? Good grief. There was a migration wave last episode, and I haven't even looked at it yet. We should probably... Uh-oh. Dwarf Fortress isn't responding. Come on. You can do it. Pull it back. Oh, God, we haven't quick saved. Pull it back. You can handle this, DF. You can do it. DF, DF. Oh, it did it. Good. Okay, well, I think that means... Oh, shit. That means we need to do something important, and that is quick save, right? Let's quickly go into the game, make sure things are happening. They are. Good. Back to here. Spellcasting. Q-U-I-C-K-S-A-V-E. Quick save. The game should save the state now. That's what we want. So we don't have to do all that stuff again. That whole off-schedule stream could have become completely redundant. Oh, excuse my stretching. Oh, nothing quite like a crested yawn when you get right over that hill. I do hate it when you try to yawn and just nothing happens. You go, let me get over the top of the hill, and it never happens, and you get really upset, and it stops you from sleeping for a while. I don't like it. Oh, damn it, it's going to happen now. I know it is. That fake yawn. Oh, no. Oh, blimey. That's what happens when you quick save. All the interest floods out of the video and people start going, what a boring menu. Look at a little cursor flash. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. Everything's fine. Why were you panicking, honestly? You lily-livered, lily-livers. I'm not quite sure what to say there. Okay. That did shake me a bit, though. I was worried. A little bit of adrenaline squeaked out of my adrenal gland. Ooh, what we got growing here? Soil. Not actually growing anything. Oh, that's disappointing. Furrowed silt loam, sand, sand, sand. Okay, farming outdoors seems to have turned that into sand pretty quickly. Well, that will give us an interesting option to make glass. Let's go and look at that furnace. Have they dug it out yet? Come on, where are you? There we are. They have not dug it out. Okay, so this needs to be removed, and the digging needs to be done before we actually put the thing down. It's okay though. Our active smelter seems to be working at the smeltery. That's good. Lots of people are melting the objects we purchased. There we go. Thank you very much for deconstructing that, and now we designate a channel in this corner. Exciting. Uh-oh, someone's grieving. They must be a relative of the blood-drained person. We struck rock crystal. Interesting. That must be down in the mines. Should we go down there now? Have a look? A Kia has stolen a pigtail cloth. Well, that's okay. A Kia's just a bird, isn't it? I mean, it's not a major horror show, is it? Right, we go down here to cavern set 3, and then this is the Beyond the Caverns. We're doing deep, deep mining now. Crystal opal. Where was that? Oh, look! If I'm not very much mistaken, this is some kind of gemstone or vein. Let's have a look. We've got crystal opal clusters. Okay, I'm going to be cheaty and press this. What is it? Control V for vein mining? There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? I can designate whole veins of gems. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit overexcited there. What's this stuff? That looks like it could be a wax opal. Ooh, nice. So designate. Put it there and Control V. Oh, yes. What is this? What is this we're looking at here? Tetrahedrite. Ah! Now, tetrahedrite can be smelted for iron, I believe. But I don't really want to breach too much of it, so we're going to just dig out around here and not take it all the way into the cavern. Can't dig these out anyway, can we? No. Okay, is there any more tetrahedrite about? Not on a cavern level. Not by the look of it. We are pretty deep now. We're below cavern layer 3, so... I mean, wow. Here we go, what have we got here? Red pyrope. Okay, let's... Hey, you don't need to be in the designate screen to do that. You just need your cursor in position. Very nice. What's this? Rough pyrites. What else have we got? Let's have a look. No, we don't want to mess with caverns too much yet. We'll come back to the cavern situation. Okay, we're getting some good digging here. I'm not getting much out of those walls though, in the way of smeltable blocks. What's with this Kia? Come on, Kias. I bet he's doing it from up here. Yeah, they are, aren't they? We need to designate. We need a proper storage area. It's time to stop fanning around looking for stuff to smelt when we've already bought stuff to smelt. We need proper storage and industrial zones. So do we go down the floor and do it? Yeah, I'm going to put some storage down on this floor. Let's designate a large storage room here. Oh, no you don't. There we go. Large storage room there, and we're going to designate this corridor to be continued into it. Like that. And once that's dug out, we will put several different stockpile types in there just to try and get everything indoors. We'll have cloth and everything like that. Ah, someone's grown to become a blue peahen. We should probably examine our animal situation, actually. Oh, and we did say that we were going to put in... where is it? We were going to put in a tannery, weren't we? So, build... workshop? And then... where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Was it the tanner's workshop, or did I want something else? Oh, I think a tanner's workshop's going to be good here. And then we'll dig out a stockpile for stuff behind him. Ah! I don't want to do that. Dig. There we go. Dig. Here we go. Okay, and then we make a nice... Is that right? That's right. Stockpile which can contain both leather and the body parts. Is that right? Can I do? I think I can make a body part stockpile, can I? Or am I thinking RimWorld? Start a singing career. There's a lot of competition there who are a lot better than I am. And also, singing into a microphone like this off the cuff as a little handmade ditty, as it were. Handmade? More of a throat-made ditty. It's nice and easy, but doing it in front of an audience, fuck that. I mean, I think technically you guys do count as an audience. My viewers are an audience, but a live audience is a different order of magnitude entirely. No. Stage fright. This is taking longer than that other room. They seem to mince through that, but this is just being very tediously slow. Twitch singer. Well, maybe there's an opening there. I suppose could be done on creative, but really, you know, just for funsies. Maybe I'll make up a few little ditties. I have just recently acquired a MIDI keyboard, an old one, I must say, from the 80s, and I bought a USB to MIDI cable and a power adapter for it. So I could compose some little musical pieces, but we'll see how that works out. Hello? A gem setter has been possessed! Well, we do not have a gemsmith's workshop. They're not even called a gemsmith, are they? Let's head back up to here, and we're going to have to plop down a workshop that isn't powered by magma. And we'll move it once things are done. So, build. Workshop. The jeweler's workshop is J, I believe. Oh, look at me in my moment of genius. Actually, do I want to put it there? No, I'm not doing that. I'm going down a floor, and I'm going to put it in this under construction room. Look at that. Do your best in a worksite, gemsmith, gem cutter, gem lord, gemorator. Yeah, we're going to get that built. Do we have a gem cutter? There's a question. Let's read these dwarves. Holy crap, we didn't look at our new... Let's look at the new migrant wave. Okay, how many people turned up? 13. Yikes, that's quite a few. We've probably got a few fishermen involved. One of them's a weaponsmith. How good are you, Abel Guild Somber? Show me your skills. Okay, you're not that bloody good, are you? We got children. This one's a baby. Ugh. What else? What's this? Glazier, cook, ranger. I don't think we have any gem cutters. Let's sort them by nothing. And then go to the gem cutting skill. Where is that? It's up here, isn't it? No. Pottery, glazing, gem cutting. Who's our best gem cutter? Nobody. Who's our best gem setter? You. Okay, so what other skills have you got? Oh crap, you're currently in the mood, you can't build it. I'm in the mood for gemming, he says. Oh, he can't change any of his skills while he's in a mood. Oh my. Pardon me, a little bit of nervous flatulence there. Let's have a look let's get someone from our new migration wave and make them our designated gem cutter. What are you? You're a peasant. Not anymore. You're moving into an entirely different milieu of work. You're becoming a gem cutter / setter. And let's get commission? Let's get committed and set you off. Here it goes. Oh look, we've recorded for 22 minutes. This isn't going to be that short a video after all. We could have got 3 20-minute videos out of this session. Damn my inefficiency. I should keep my eye on the clock.
I claim this
Hello.
workshop in the name of invention.
Someone... He's claimed a workshop and someone's become a bone carver. That's good to know. Excuse me. Let's go down the floor. What are you making? He appears to have run off. So that's good. It's interesting that he's a gem setter, not a gem cutter. Maybe his mood has been to just take something and decorate it. Maybe he doesn't pick something that was slated to be melted down or destroyed. I could edit the previous video into 2 parts, that's very true, but then when I say I'm ending the video, this is going to be a 40-minute one, that's going to be confusing. Mighty confusing. Also, editing takes a lot to get me to edit something. I actually recorded a vlog yesterday as I was driving. I set the phone up, plugged into the car, I dimmed the screen so I couldn't see anything recording, and I set it recording, and I drove around doing a few little errands, and now that I watch it back I'm like, why would I do this? I would have to go through it and actually blur out some of the street signs because it literally tells you where I live. So, you know, not great. Like, it seems like every facility in my town feels the need to have the name of the town on it, and you would think, it's not even like, you know, I don't feel scared saying I'm in southeast London because, you know, just listen to my voice and you'll hear that, but I mean, it's not like we're like some major town that people have heard of. We're not fucking, I don't know, Oxford's a city, isn't it? Apparently the distinction between a town and a city is a cathedral, although there might be a hard limit because Rochester has a cathedral, but it's still a pretty small place. I'd call it a town rather than a city. but I think it's a city. Anyway, enough of this musing. I'm pretty sure I've covered this subject before. Let's get back to action. Where is our mooded dwarf? Why are they not working in the gem cutter's workshop? They must be going deep looking for gems. That's a problem. We do need a gem stockpile, but we only have 6 idlers to actually go and get the stuff. Why aren't our miners digging? That's another problem. Oh, here we go. Here's our gem cutter. He's done one. What's the next? What's he put in there? Can we see the... he's put in rough pyrites. Ooh. And we can't sit here watching him all day. He'll tell us when he's ready. Although I am scared he's going to run out of things that he needs and suddenly just sit there going, no, getting more and more wound up. Why aren't you coming to help me? Actually, that room we've just dug out, thinking about it, when it's more dug out, I'm going to put in some... Uh-oh. Why did it do that? I'm going to put in some more workshops. In fact, it's not just going to be for storage. We're going to put the gem cutter here. I'm going to put a crafts dwarf workshop here. We'll put the mechanics workshop here so it's out of the way. So build, workshop, crafts dwarf workshop in there. Nice. And we also want a... mechanics workshop, which is T. That can go there. And then once those are built, in fact before those are even built, I think I might take out these ones outside at the front. Oh, actually they've got... oh, he's just making bone bolts. Goodbye building. And construct rock mechanism. Goodbye building. That can happen later on. I think those are orders. Yep, mechanism and bolts. That's right, he's doing it. Let's check the animal situation out quickly because I'm not sure what we got. We might need to butcher some stuff just for space. Oh, that's not dwarf therapist. This is dwarf therapist. This is therapist! That didn't come out as well as it could have done. Profession? Professional adults. Now, when someone tells you they're in an adult profession, that doesn't normally bring to mind just being an adult. That normally brings to mind something a little fruitier. Okay. We've got lots of babies, babby puppies, chicks and stuff. Baby alpacas, baby bunnies. Hang on, how many bunnies have we got? We might have a huge... oh, we've only got the one. Interesting, I thought we had more than that. Water buffalo and yak, they can't breed, but they can be milked. So maybe we need to set up a milking operation, and then we can get some cheese on the go. Mule. Male mule. I mean, do we need you as anything more than meat and bones? I don't think we do. What we damn well do need is some nesting boxes because I've overlooked those for far too long. Horse foals. Do I want more horses? I mean, they taste good, but for a dwarf they're a bit big to ride. Can we use them to pull stuff? I've never got into like mine carts and stuff. And we've got an alpaca which can be shorn, so we'll keep that for now. I'm not too scared about the animal situation. We'll see what happens with it. Later on I may have to start getting slaughter happy, but for now, things are all good. Look at all these bolts. Wild boar bolts, wolverine bone bolts, schnicked. Okay, let's head up to here and go down. I should set another hotkey. Oh, they've completed an order of constructing the weapon racks, so we can build out the barracks. Look at that, all the orders have been switched straight over. I love the manager. Oh, why didn't I been using the manager much more? Let's quickly check our workshop situation because we can fit more people in here. That's not the workshops. This is building workshops. Metalsmith's forge, quern, millstone, loom, clothier's shop, bower's workshop, carpenter's workshop, metalsmith's forge, magma forge. How is a magma forge different from a blacksmith's workshop? They must make different stuff. We'll put the magma forge up in the other room though, of course, because that makes much more sense. We could bring a mason's workshop up here as well, but I think that's for another day because we've already got a space for that. Siege workshop? Not yet. Mechanics still. Farmer's workshop. Why have we got 2 mechanics workshops? They must have not deconstructed the other one. You know what? Maybe we'll just make another crafts dwarf workshop to open up our crafting throughput. Let's do it. There it goes. Okay, and now we're going to have to do some stockpiles. So give me a gem stockpile around the gem cutter. about there. And then around you, what are you going to have? You're going to have a stone stockpile. And then around this, there's going to be another stone stockpile. Bit of a waste to do too, but never mind. And then around this craftsdwarf workshop, what are we going to have? I'm thinking... Well, maybe wood. Bar block? No. You know what? Should we make a cloth one? No, that's stupid. Let's make a bar... No. We're going to leave that clear for now and see what happens with it. We're going to leave that clear. This space is enough for now. We're going to go over this way and we're going to make some different stockpiles because we need to. First of all, we're just going to go through the list. We've got an animal. We haven't got an animal stockpile. We're not going to do that. We've got food. We have a furniture stockpile, but it's a bit full. But that's the nature of furniture stockpiles. We don't want to store corpses indoors. We've got stone. We've got wood. We've got gems. We've got bar block upstairs, but only for metal. Maybe we should put blocks in here for stone. Okay, there's a stone block one. Let's quickly set it. Bars and blocks. I do not want metal bars. Yep, I'll have them. I'll have them. I don't want metal blocks. We haven't got any metal blocks, and we'll have those. Good. Cool. Next stockpile. What are we putting in? I think we want finished goods, because that one in the corridor is not a good one. G. So... good. Then one for weapons, because we don't want them just sitting in the stockpile forever. Do we leave a space? Nah, sod it. Can all go together. And then we want armor, of course, which is D. That makes sense. And then in here we'll put leather, because we can. And then this is a ridiculously messy storage area, but we'll sort it out at a later date, provided the fortress survives. Did we just do cloth? No, we didn't. Have we done a cloth stockpile? Let's do one here just in case we haven't, and that'll do. And then I can go down to the military zone here, and I'm going to make an ammo stockpile all the way down this side here. So P, oh no, Z is ammo. There we go. There's our ammo stockpile. Good. Now we can place the weapon racks, I believe. That's racks, and they can go there. Nice. And then we do armor stands. Needs an armor stand. Okay, well, we don't have the full complement we need yet, but we're getting there. Looks like we've got some mechanisms around, so let's try and place some traps. Build, trap, cage trap. We'll start these in here. It might make sense to put some of these in the... oh, we run out of mechanisms. Next time round, I'm going to start putting some of those in the exit and entrance to the mine, because we don't want scary shit coming out of there and killing us. That would be a bad thing. Let's remove this mechanics workshop. It's already slated for removal. We haven't got to worry. Holy crap, we'd better check if our mooded gem cutter is doing okay. Where are you? He's not in there, which means he's out and about doing something. So he's collecting some items. That sounds like a car arriving outside, so I believe... Oh, there we go. That's the end of the session. Oops-a-daisy, that's not what happened. Oh! Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure recording for you, and I'm sure we'll do it again.
What exactly are you playing?
What am I playing?
Yeah.
I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to stop recording. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.
What's Dwarf Fortress?
That's a big question, Warren. That's a very big question.